So hey you guys, this is Malachi here. I wanted to obviously talk about how my therapy was going. Um, I want to talk about how my therapy went. So it's the fact that today I went to my therapist today, and I went to my therapist today, and it's the fact that I told him about the Isaiah Gates situation and the situation the situation when I had with being trouble, not being trouble, but having trouble to honestly open up to people. And when people really don't open up to me, and people really don't open up to me by like whenever I do approach them or get to know them, they always don't want to look back at me or look at me or even wanting to approach me, or when I do speak to them, they always ignore me or always feel like I am being left out. Especially especially the men that I do approach, as and if it's at my job, or if it's a customer at my job, or just employee at my job, or just normal people in public places and in public areas. And it's a fact that for me, he literally told me this, that he literally told me this, that my picker is broken because I pick and choose the people who I do want to be around, and I pick and choose people that I do want to open up to and spend time with. And it's a fact, and it's the fact that and the things that he told me is the fact that my picker is broken because um I am a, he told me that I am a hyper ventilation person, and I didn't know the meaning. So he told me the meaning of it, and he told me the meaning of it is when whenever I think about something else, or about another person, what another person feeling, I think about that the same I think about it the same way about myself, or what I'm feeling, and what another person's feeling. Like if I'm feeling anxious, another person will feel anxious. And I think about them so much, how they feeling, to where I don't think enough about myself, or about how my feelings are, or how I'm feeling. So I'm happy that he did to say that. I'm happy that he did say that to me. And it's the fact that I did tell him about the Isaiah, about the demon situation, and about the teacher, about the admin, the security guards I treated wrong when I was 18 in high school, and about how how I was not able to even overcome that, or I wasn't able to honestly get over that. I had to isolate myself from people that are in the world, because I think that everybody is going to be rude to me, all because how he treated me. But that's what I told my therapist today, and my therapist told me this today. Like I told him, there's 8 billion people on this earth. And just because I run into people, does not mean that everybody is rude, and everybody is not a rude person. Everybody is not out to be rude to me. And it's the fact that I have to make social healthy talking connections with people, and while I heal my social injuries by speaking up for myself. And I'm happy that he honestly did tell me that, because that's what I need to do. And it's the fact that for me, it's the fact that for me, I'm not jealous or anything like that. But I am jealous of certain people. But it's the fact that he did say, but besides that, and besides him honestly telling me that, it's the fact that I had to carry that on my heart, when honestly I did. I feel that way for a long time, for 3 years, from 2023 to 2025, and I'll still carry that within myself or within my heart. But I'm already let go of it. It's the fact that it was trigger traumatization, to where trigger trauma, to where whenever issue that already have affected you, that already gave you PTSD, that already gave you emotional wounds, emotional damage. It's the fact that, so you already got over it, you already let it go, but it still follows you, and it still bothers you. Oh, you know, I already moved forward. It's the fact that he did tell me that the people that I do approach, everybody's not rude, and the fact that every situation of I'm trying every not every situation well every situation that I am into with a rude person, it's not because of me, it's because of them. And he literally told me that, like, I never really thought of that of myself. I always thought it always has been me. But he said they issues of what they trying to find, or what they cannot find. Whenever I do approach somebody, or whenever someone does does not want to look at me, it has nothing to do with me. It has something to do with them, to where they don't want to um they don't want to get to know me, or they don't want to be around me. It has nothing to do with them, because I'm not the type of person, or the type of person that they're trying to find, or I'm not the type of person that they are looking into getting to know. Because if you don't have what a person is looking for, it is not your fault. It is their fault, because they can't find what they're looking for. And I always thought it was me, but it's the fact that I need to stop playing this self-blame game. Because for me, I do not want to feel sorry for myself. Neither I do not want to feel sorry for I do not want to feel sorry for myself, or sorry for the things that I do go through on a daily basis, while I'm being employed, and while I'm working on myself every single day. He said I have to honestly get, and he while I'm working on myself every single day, he said I have to honestly get to know myself, as in self care, self love, um, self support myself, healing my social injuries, and having social healthy connections. As in talking to people, and that's what I'm trying to do, because I do not have to sit up there and think everything is me, because people out in the world are not me, in the fact that I do not have what they are looking for in my heart, and I do not have what they are approaching, or it's the fact that I do not fit in their life, to where they are approaching, or to where they think that I fit in their life, and I do not have what they are looking for, or they cite, or what they seeing. So it's the fact that he did say that my therapist did say it's not me. He said it is the other people that are around me, or it's the fact that those people that I want to be around and that I want to speak to are not emotional available. And that's what he did say to me. And I'm happy that I did honestly have that talk with my therapist, because therapy is only for 50 minutes. It's my first day of therapy, so I'm happy that I've honestly had to honestly I'm happy that I've honestly had to honestly I'm happy that I've honestly had to what's it called, um heal from it. I'm happy that I'm also continuing to heal from it. But he said those social injuries that I do have, I have to heal from it by talking to the right people, and being around the right people that I need to be around. And it's the fact that for me, I do not want to have to sit up there and feel awkward, because honestly, I feel more pleased and more pleased as of today, as in like 1% as of today. And the reason why I do feel that way is because I do feel that way today, is because he did tell me to where I have to heal from social injuries, heal from unhealthy social interactions, self care, and self love. It's my therapy, it's not anybody else's. And it's the fact that for me, I do not want to have to sit up there and stress myself out enough, all because a person's not picking me, all because I do not have what they are looking for, or that's not what they are looking to whenever I am approaching them, because it has nothing to do with me. It has something to do with the people that are in the world. And it's the fact that I need to talk more to people, all because that I am around people. It's the fact that all those negative experiences does not mean I'm a run into all unhealthy and negative situations, when people honestly don't want me around, or when people honestly just reject me for no reason. And it has nothing to do with me. It has something to do with them, because I don't have what they're looking for, and that's not what they're looking to. And that's, also the fact that I am not the right person for them. I am a right person for someone else. And honestly, he did honestly do my scheduling bi-weekly, because I do need therapy in my life, because it's good for my soul, and it really is opening up my heart, so I don't have to always be uptight in order to be around people, in order to express myself and open up. Even though that I did isolate myself for years, isolation can do a lot of harm to a person and to another person. And it's the fact that for me, even though that I am in a dangerous, I feel like I know that I think that I am in a dangerous environment, in a dangerous situation. It's the fact that for me, I cannot always, withhold negative energy in my heart, to where all those negative social interactions that I have dealt with. I compare all those men that I had problems with, Jordan St. Paul, Raxiel Orta, Donald Dixon, Javon, um, Javon, Ravel, Ashton McYell, Michael Bizarre, um, Michael Bizarre, Trey Stedham, all those people, and even Jordan, N.A. Packman, Derek Heckman, Isaiah Gates, all those men that honestly bullied me in high school and they friends. It's the fact that, and Manuel Martinez, as they call him, Turtle, I cannot, I did compare them to Hitler. It's the fact that for me, um, Hitler was a genocide racist, and he was not really a nice person. But I'm saying for me, I did compare them in my mindset yesterday, and that's what I told my therapist. But I did not compare them, uh, and tell it to another person while comparing them inside my mindset, and that's what I did say. But it's the fact that I've always been rejected, I've always been left out. But he did tell me, the more I self care about myself, the more people will interact and come with me. The more I self care about myself, and care about myself more people will start to care about me. And even though I've always been needed, it's the fact that for me, I will be wanted, coming soon. And which is it is partially of racism. So for me, it's the fact that I just can't honestly put the blame game on myself. Even though I did get insurance today, and it will be 24 to 72 hours because they will cover my insurance. It's the fact that the insurance company will cover my Medicare and my therapy, and take 72 hours to process. I'll have to call them about that. But besides that, it's the fact that I am happy that I did have to take therapy today, one day. You don't have to do everything at a time. I am happy that I did. I am getting to know myself, and I am a I'm Malachi. I am a hyper ventilation humble person, to where I am a cohesive, and I love self, and I self love and self care about myself, to where I'm not so emotional, um vulnerable to someone else, to where I'm not social vulnerable to myself. And the fact that I am a happy and I'm a nice person, to where I am not always emotional intense. And it's the fact that for me, I am happy that I do know myself, and I define myself for who I am, because I am an abnormal person, to where people people, they see me, but I'm not as recognized, even I am needed. I'm happy that I do know myself, and I'm getting to know myself more, because I am ready for a relationship. And I'm getting to know myself more than anything, and I do not carry holes in my heart, but carry I do carry emotional I do carry emotional wounds, where I need to heal them. So I need to heal social injuries, social unhealthy interactions, to turn them into healthy interactions, and self care. And I'm happy that I do self care about myself, starting to now, and dressing better. And I do know myself, and being and per precipitating of knowing myself, to where I am a humble person, but to where I'm assertive, to where I am not holding myself over the line. And that's who I am as a person. And you guys, thank you for letting me share this video with y'all. And please subscribe to my video and subscribe to my channel. And this is Malachi. Thank you.